So, I had a meeting with the head of Apple UK, and the question I asked him, if you had two people who came for an interview for a job, one had a degree in computing, and the other was just passionate about computers, who would you give the job to? So, did you hear the question now? Yes? All right. Would you like to answer?
The degree.
That's what I thought. The answer, not necessarily. He made me realize that in industry, what people are looking for are people who are passionate. So guess what? If you could demonstrate to the head of Apple UK that you were passionate about computing, chances are you'd get the job over the person with a degree. Now, does that sound surprising to you? Hello, talk to me. I'm here to share stuff, hopefully, that will benefit you. Does that sound surprising or standard? Surprising? All right, let's have some interaction. What was you going to say? Surprising? Okay. And that's what I thought. So the point I want to make, and what I wanted to share with you, is that if you're able to find out what your passions are, and if you're able to align your passion with a job or a career path, it's going to make you stand out. And that's what industry are looking for, people who want to stand out. So, I'll give you a little bit of background of myself. I set up a not-for-profit organisation called Urban Voice because through working with my mentor, I discovered what my passion was. And my passion was, as you heard earlier on, I love to sing and I love music. And I also was passionate about young people being able to live fulfilled. And so I set up the organisation. But here's the interesting thing. When I set it up, I had no money, I had no resources. I simply had a vision and a passion, and I wanted to make the difference. One of the things that my mentor taught me is that when you're living from a place of pursuing your passion, and you've discovered what I consider your purpose, life takes on a whole different meaning. Rather than you chasing things come to you. So, within a short space of time, hopefully this is working. These are, anyone recognize? Okay, we got it covered. Oh, we did. Tiny Templar, Alexander Burr, Mega Man. Recognize any of these faces? Okay, I'm about to give up now.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Sarah.
See, now when I leave here, I'm going to remember Sarah's name. Confident lady, giving me some interaction. This is what it's about. So, here's the thing. You guys have taken time to come here. How many people here are here because they were told to come here? Put your hands up. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Now, put your hands up, those of you who want to be here. Okay. All right. Can I see those hands up again? Those people who want to be. No, it's cool. You see, in business, let me tell you something. I'm going off track, but I'm going to share this. There's a thing called the 80-20 rule. Anyone heard of that before? No? Okay. So, would you like to know what the 80-20 rule is about? Most of the wealth in the world is owned by less than 10% of the population. Did you know that? Yeah? So, all of you would like to be successful. That's what you said earlier on. And that means you need to have money. So, who would like to be in the 10%? Put your hands up. Right, okay. So, guess what? Those 10% of people, they do everything differently from everybody else. And the 80-20 rule says this, that in any scenario, and I'm sharing it with you because it's a principle, and it's happening right here. In any scenario, 20% of the resources will produce 80% of the result. So, what that means is, I've come here today knowing that if I've got a group of 100 people to talk to, there's probably only 20% that are really are going to connect with. Are you with me? That's the 80-20 principle. So if you want to be successful, your mindset has to be different from everybody else. You have to think like the 20%. They do things differently. They see things that others don't see. They are engaged. They like the young lady at the front. And they're proactive. And they don't do things that they don't want to do. So I'd encourage you, look it up and apply it to all different areas of your life. So this is my mentor, Brother Ishmael. And has anyone here heard of The Secret? Okay, so put your hand up if you heard The Secret. Okay, so you're smiling. What's your name? Santrine. Would you like, Santrice? Okay. Would you like to share, because you're smiling, would you like to share it? Okay. Everybody's shy this morning. So, The Secret is a very successful DVD that was in America, and that gentleman on the right is a guy called Michael Beckwith, and he was on Oprah Winfrey's show talking about The Secret, and it's really about looking at life from a different perspective, i.e., there are principles for success. And even though someone said earlier on, Dragon's Den doesn't actually teach you how to be successful. It teaches you how you can perhaps be successful in business. Does that make sense? But what about being successful with money? Hands up here, anyone who has learned on financial literacy. Okay, let me ask the question. Does anyone know what the term financial literacy means? Okay. So, financial literacy is money. So you want to be successful, but no one has taught you how money works. Put your hand up if someone's taught you how money works. One person. So you know what that's like? That's like me saying, let's have a game of chess. But you can't play the game of chess, but you want to play me. What's the chances that you're going to win? What's the chances that you're going to win? 0, right? So everyone here wants to make money, wants